There's your terrific statement Allen Iverson does, and he does it at both ends of the court.
You know, once he consistently starts hitting his outside shot, he's going to be an unguardable guy. He's just too quick for you to play both the drive and the shot. So he's unbelievable.
I'm offensive minded, but defense comes natural to me too. You know, because I like to be involved in every play. Everybody really looks at me as an offensive player. You know, I play defense too, and I could, you know, play on both ends of the court.
His physical skills are impressive, but some believe Iverson's mental approach to the game is his strongest asset.
I haven't seen anybody that's any more competitive than Allen Iverson. And when he walks into a gymnasium, he wants to compete. If the manager is the only person on the floor at practice, when he gets out on the floor, he challenges the manager to a game of horse one-on-one.
The way he competes, you know, I didn't play against a lot of players, or probably he's the most competitive player that I played against, and one of the best athletes. And every time, you know, we end up playing against Georgetown, it's a big challenge, and it is an exciting game because of him.
Iverson may be the point guard, but he does much more than pass. Thompson gives his young floor general the freedom to make things happen.
I can score and I can dish, and I can make things happen on the offensive end of the court. And he encourages me to shoot the ball in tough situations. He wants the ball in my hand, and I'm really willing to take on that responsibility.
I keep in mind, always in the back of my mind, that Allen is a sophomore in college. He's evaluated by his physical talent, not by his maturation process. And he is on time for the process of being a sophomore, but he is indeed a sophomore.
Allen Iverson, truly a great player. After Hurley, numbers against him. Look at that! Oh, man! It's a goaltend, but when was the last time he saw a little guard goaltend like that?
Well, that little guard can get off the floor. Watch Hurley now use his right hand to get around Page with the shot. Woo! It's getting off.
Looked like he was going to be passive, and then immediately jumped out at it and left the lane for Lopez.
Iverson behind the back.
Just a typical guard play. Here's a 1-3-1 half-court defense set up by St. John's, and there's Iverson. In the middle.
Iverson way out there, pure. That's the first perimeter basket. Heidi White, big body, number 55, outside, hit on the wall, stolen away. Telegraph that one.
We get it.
Iverson. Yep.
He can explode.
Pull away from the Red Storm. Iverson with 13, most of them in an electrifying fashion.
Where they've had it.
Mo Brown had it taken away by the steal.
Oh, how about that dribble?
Iverson. Oh, he is so tough. 19 now.
Jim, did you see how far out in advance Allen Iverson pushed that dribble?
Lob. Iverson. Mo Brown with the body.
He just is relentless. Feet. Iverson says, throw it up there, I'll go find it.
Had he been maybe even led a little higher with it, he would have scored the basket.
And they're the official doing something which is very, very smart. Iverson was saying to the fans, kind of making a... Yeah, exactly. We've got a situation where Iverson waving to the crowd. The referee goes over and said, hey, we don't need any. He did have 2 fouls on him. Here's that offensive rebounding.
It's just, what I mean by that is he's just all over the floor. Just as soon as you think he's going to stop on a play.
Lopez show you a little talent on that last one. See, Jim.
Look at that bucket drop. Iverson drives for 2.
I said the 9.
Turner driving. Follows it up, swatted away, and Iverson, no one will catch him.
Al did a good job. Al ran interference.
They just barely beat the count that time. Iverson, oh, you could just see it coming.
Well, what do you want me to look
for the second straight time at the Garden?
Almost got a traditional 3.
Well, the genuine Chevrolet players of the game are Allen Iverson from Georgetown, his total 37 and counting, and Felipe Lopez of St. John's.
the three, comes to a jump stop and hit it. Boy, he's spectacular.
He shared the wealth here tonight.
Iverson. Oh, my. He just breaks you down. There's no way you can guard Allen Iverson one-on-one.
Is concerned. Iverson underneath and scores. I don't know how in the world he found the basket there. He was in a crowd.
The dish underneath to Iverson. Great shot. Had to long jumper. Off the mark. Rebound Hoyles. To midcourt. Fires it up. Good if it goes. It does! Oh, what a way to end the half for Allen Iverson. Al, again no good. Tipped away. Georgetown. Iverson underneath. Man, they are tenacious on the glass. Really 39-36. Hoyles. Iverson for three. Gets it to go. The bucket. Will the three-point basket and the ball. Here's Iverson again. Look out. Look out.
Because this is not a bandbox gymnasium. This is a professional gymnasium. Often when you talk about home court advantages, you think of Duke, and it could have been a dangerous situation. Looks like one of the cords pulled out. He got tied up in one of the...
Dribbling through traffic.
How about the look away? The freeze.
Memphis overall in the game of Louisville. Horrible from the field as Iverson hits his third bucket.
That's going to be a dangerous matchup here. Johnson got caught on Iverson. He's got 2 fouls already.
It's the three, and Iverson is red hot early. Number 14 has come in for Georgetown. Also a sub here, John Gales for Memphis. Iverson, 5 for 5.
Well, that's scary when you see Allen Iverson hitting those out.
Iverson, 6 for 6.
Talk about float like a butterfly, fly like a...
Wilson got it in quickly to Henderson for the run of the floor. Henderson, that should be goaltending job. Called for it. Iverson at the other end.
What blazing speed we're seeing out here.
It's just amazing.
Unbelievable.
Look at that near steal by Tuomu. In fact, they did force the turnover. No, it's Memphis. Yeah, it was. I thought maybe at first glance it had touched the glass already.
And then Allen Iverson was off running, and he...
Wilson shot off the mark. Iverson weaving. Iverson rejected. Garner blocked it.
Now, Iverson has a lot of blocks. There are 2 guys. Great sportsmanship by both of those young men there. Tremendous respect they must have for each other. Iverson goes in now. I guarantee he blocks a lot of shots as a small man, but there's Garner at 5'10" getting one of his.
For a lot of desperation heaves, and there's still a lot of time left.
Iverson using clock. John Thompson doing something a lot of top-notch coaches do. Say the object is to win the game. Don't worry about the margin. Here's where Iverson palms the ball 3-4 times and gets it off.
Iverson.
22 his career, but this is as fine an all-around game as I've seen. He's really...
Iverson, wow, that one was really lofted into the sky.
Come out on him, so he becomes the outlet.
Iverson +1. Iverson has 29.
Never been afraid to take it in among traffic. Good bounce pass. Nice sit down there. Page really doing fundamentally sound things on that play. Watch him sit down to get that bounce pass through. Creates the real low angle, and the ball will come up nice and soft. Excellent fundamental technique.
Right, one of the best big people in the country. Allen Iverson, right out of the gate.
Here we go.
A great pass the length of the court.
Length of the court, drive the other way.
When he gets to the basket, I mean, he's so explosive. Give him a little daylight. Like to have a guy trailing, and you like to look diagonal.
Say threw it away again.
One of the way Connecticut plays. Smart play. Smart play. Back it out.
Out track on the baseline. Now Iverson around the traffic. Inside.
Oh, what a big-time move. Super scintillating, sensational. The little guy, Allen Iverson. Well, they're pumped up. They are set. Ray Allen's got to get active.
Another steal by Iverson. Straight up with it again off the glass.
What an amazing show we're watching right here early in this game. Now who's going to get a timeout? He gets one. He's going to settle the Huskies down, baby. Trying to deny him the basketball, keeping it out of his hand.
Iverson with a steal ahead to Page.
Up and away. They're rocking and rolling at the White House right now. The Prez just jumped up for joy for his alma mater. He's got a great first step. Look at him right here. Look at his head is up for you young people. See how he's not watching the basketball? Look at that first step. A little shake, a little bake, and take it right to the goal. Look at that first step. Wow. Right, one of the best big people in the country. Allen Iverson, right out of the gate.
Here we go.
A great pass, the length of the court.
Length of the court, drive the other way.
Can he get to the basket? I mean, he's so explosive. Give him a little daylight. Like to have a guy trailing, and you like to look diagonal.
Whoops, they threw it away again.
That's normally the way Connecticut plays. Smart play. Smart play. Back it out.
Out trapped on the baseline. Now Iverson around the traffic. Inside.
Oh, what a big-time move. Super scintillating, sensational. The little guy, Allen Iverson. Oh, they're pumped up. They are set. Ray Allen's got to get after.
Another steal by Iverson. Straight up with it again off the glass.
What an amazing show we're watching right here early in this game. Jim Calhoun's got to get a timeout. He gets one. He's got to settle the Huskies down, baby. Trying to deny him the basketball, keeping it out of his hand.
Iverson with a steal ahead to Page.
Count it. Oh, hello. Up and away. They're rocking and rolling at the White House right now. The Prez just jumped up for joy for his alma mater. He's got a great first step. Look at him right here. Look at his head is up for you young people. See how he's not watching the basketball? Look at that first step. A little shake, a little bake, and take it right to the goal. Look at that first step. Wow.
Connecticut, I'm sure, is going to settle down at some point in this game and give a heck of a run.
Well, Iverson's got his 5th steal and his 13th point.
I'll tell you, they're a different team than they were against you. You guys did a great job. Brad and I had the game. He played that with the rock in his hands. He has been leading Mr. Iverson. He has taken charge and command here tonight.
The only thing that has kept UConn from being totally out of the game is Shepard.
Well, you mentioned he hit that big shot. They're down 15. He knocks down that big 3 to get it down to 12.
Iverson's going to let that shot clock work down. We're under a minute-and-a-half game clock, and now under 10 on the shot clock.
Learning to manage the clock, utilize the clock.
He sizes up Ricky Moore and buries it over.
Hey, if you're going to use the clock, that's the way to use it. I mean,
well, they throw another one away. Not what they wanted to do. 13 Huskies.
Oh, nobody stopped.
Iverson.
Oh, up and away. Jam City. Nobody stopped the ball, Brad Nessler. Nobody stopped the ball. That's a no-no, especially with an explosive guard like Iverson. You got to jump in front of him. You got to make him pick up the dribble. You got to make him get the ball out of his hands.
Timeout. Iverson with yet another steal, and he took it the distance, and he shows the spring. He's got 17. Gray jerseys again, and another steal by Iverson.
And he throws it away. Allen Iverson with that one hand wants to cradle it and take it to the goal.
Left hand blocked by Harrington. Now it's Iverson alone.
He'll get a good shot right here. He'll get a good shot right here. Look at that bounce like a Spalding, like those big balls. Pieces of rubber. Boom, bangs right to the glass. Bingo, bango, bongo.
It was down at 10. Now it's back to 15.
He's going to take it. Blocked by Harrington. Lead pass Iverson.
Wasn't ready for, got his own rebound.
Oh! How about that one? Double clutched it at the end. That's a foul. Oh, without question. John made a great comment the other day. They said, you know, how about controlling Allen Iverson? Said, why would you want the control on Allen Iverson? He said, what he needs is freedom. He said, both on and off the court, it's important for him to have freedom. And there's a point well taken there. And that's how he coaches this young man.
Yellowstan picked up the personal.
Play past 3 lanes and in the open floor, soar like the big guys. Incredible finish
to most layups.
Much more incredible.
Best on Broadway. In 6 games that he's played here at the Garden, he's averaged 31 points, including 39 against St. John's here in January and 40 against Arizona in the preseason NIT. So what's the problem? Unfortunately, the Hoyas lost both of those games. So, Brad, they'll try for a different result tonight.
Well, we'll see if they put his name up on the marquee outside the Garden. John Thompson would be happy.
Takes a little of the steam out of their game.
Crossover dribble is a blur sometimes from Iverson.
You think it's quicker than Hardaway's?
I don't know if I want to go there, but it's quick. And look at between the legs, it's just second nature. I mean, most good ball handlers can do that now, but
I don't know if they give this to
shot, and it's tipped in. I think Williams actually knocked it in, but I guess Rich will get the ball. A fella on the run.
Big fella. Well, you get the puppies up and down. The kid will find you. Great.
Back to 1. Miami hanging tough.
If you watch Lorenzo Pearson and Shahidi White,
that's about
Center Arena, MSG.
Iverson.
Dipsy do with a kiss. The kiss back. Oh, he's so delightful when he uses that bounce to ecstasy.
By golly, by James, and Miami by 4.
Well,
Iverson has the answer for that.
He likes to give it one little quick shot to the midsection, doesn't he?
Iverson is working that baseline wrap. Here he comes.
Look at the hang.
Followed by White.
So much attention on Iverson that it opens.
I'm burying myself with you. Iverson. 3.
I'll tell you, the trifecta's falling tonight. Allen Iverson streaking, baby.
Has been to 5 consecutive ACC championship games, but getting a battle from Clemson early. Watch this off the inbound pass, though. Vince Carter, tomahawk dunk on the alley-oop, where the Tigers are hitting their threes. They lead by a deuce. Back to New York.
All right, Chris.
In the next hole right now. 2-3.
Celestine blocked by Iverson, and Iverson on the out.
You ain't gonna catch him, baby. Hello! Hello, New York. This is Montana Town. Allen Iverson sparring in the big city, in the Big Apple. Victor says, I like that, Allen. I like that, Allen.
Iverson with 11 off the break on the turnover. And you can't turn it over against the Georgetown Hoyas, as they do so often. They will make you pay the price. They're up 6. Georgetown by 6 with 7:48 to go in the half, as we give you a Big East rewind of Allen Iverson's performance against Villanova on Saturday. Regular season finale, a rout 106-68. He was part of the rout. 37 points and 8 rebounds. What a shot that was. And what a start he's already had tonight. 11 points.
Gotta make those open shots against the 2-3, or you're in big, big trouble.
Bella pulled it off the backside. Iverson will bring it and deliver it.
Got it. Gotta get a timeout. Get it to you, man.
Now also has to backpedal down into paint to help out. Iverson around Evers now. 3 guys were on him. It didn't matter.
I'll tell you, just incredible. You can sit here and all watching this kid perform.
His lead has gone from 14 to 6, but Page keeps doing it. The freshman has 17.
What a big performance by Victor Page.
I said, as Iverson looks up.
In the break, Allen says, I'm a cheerleader too. Look, I can cheer for the Hoyas. He says, let's go home. They're going to shut down now Iverson. See, Page is cooled off a little bit. Nice
Iverson
pass.
down low.
Nice pass. Page and Mr. Iverson making music together.
Villanova 6 out of 7 from the floor this half. And it hit the backboard, I think.
Yes, and it goes over to Villanova. Goes over to Villanova.
We've got a timeout with 15:29 to play. You're all the way.
I'll tell you, good transition player. Victor Page making all the big plays right now, Brad. That's 5 in a row for Victor.
And Iverson smiling, saying, hey, the freshman's doing it. Picking up my slack.
God, I'll tell you, he knows what he's doing on that sideline, the big fella.
There's nobody even 8 feet away from the basket. They spread it out.
I mean, it's impossible to stop him. I'm going to tell you something. At the next level, when they try to play man-to-man, forget about it. Who's going to check him?
Swatted it out for a 3-point attempt by Williams. Now it's
all over.
Williams ahead.
It's all over. Here it is. Exclamation point. Jam City. Hello. The bus driver's running out. Steve, the bus driver's running out. He's starting the bus. This one's academic. It's over, Fowler. It's over, Fowler.
Iverson still hasn't hit a 2-point field goal tonight. Tried to get some penetration inside, but his path was cut off. but he's hit 3 after 3. That's his 6th 3, 21 points. He has 11. The lead is 10. We let Iverson go. 32 for Iverson tonight.
Allen creates his own one-hander and got it.
I'll tell you one thing, he's aggressive tonight. That's the real Ray Allen, not the guy we saw. That was an imposter that was down there in Landover tonight. You and I were there.
Sheffer weaves and delivers tonight.
Travis Knight, TK down
there by Kirk Kane.
Oh, what a great look.
Johnson.
What a great look. Oh, that is super basketball. Transition basketball. Look at the intensity.
Took care of and brings it himself.
Ricky Moore's got to work on his shot a little more to become a better threat.
Iverson worked his way underneath for his first field goal.
He's going to have to adjust his shot while he's in a year. He hasn't had a clear jump shot yet tonight.
His only field goal was down underneath.
There was the drive to the basket. He should use his speed more. Forget the jump shot and attack the defense.
There's the long jumper.
He said, yeah, I'll show you this one. This is from downtown, baby. But what a pass by Ray Allen. Oh, look at that look. Oh, we got all kinds of plays. What a tremendous. Look at Ray Allen.
Look at Iverson swiping at the ball. Big East Defensive Player of the Year working against the MVP of the league. And
when that goes down. Oh, that's Hail Mary time. He's the U2 man tonight. He's the U2 man. He's unbelievable. He's unstoppable. And Georgetown executed against the zone defense.
Iverson got bumped by Kirk
Barber, 25 points and no assists. And there's the 3M man. I mean, he's magnificent, magical, and he's marvelous.
Everybody played Sharif Shadow in Georgia High School. Lob underneath. Iverson saved it. Othello with a hook.
I tell you, what a great catch. All the great plays are happening.
Allen with Iverson on him. Throws one up.
Off balance. Unbelievable.
Georgetown can win if they score. Iverson with 7, with 6, Spades, missed it, Williams, rebound, he missed it as well, UConn survive!
Connecticut wins their first Big East championship, this group of people! Look at the celebration!
Iverson quickly changes that. Shortly we'll be sending some of you to Orlando, Mississippi Valley State. The only team in the field on Selection Sunday without a shoe deal. Jerry Rice took care of that. And when the Delta Devils got
challenge to block, that's when you want to pull it back out, content with breaking the press, and run your half-court offense.
Iverson with a great move, lost the ball, but it comes back to Harrington.
And you watch the move one-on-one. Now Iverson goes through his legs about 3 times. It's giving you the whole repertoire right there.
Both of its stoplights. The state took them away because of lack of traffic.
Talk about traffic, Iverson.
And the 3-point field goals by Deion Barnes off the bench have given Oklahoma the 2-point lead.
12-12 left in the first half. 11-9 is the score.
Great pass to Iverson.
Maybe heard a little bit too cute comment.
Iverson again. Oh! He has scored 15 points.
Interestingly enough, you expect, or at least associate, a lack of quickness. Oh, my goodness.
Hey, that's pretty quick. That kid gets up to slow move.
Give the 10-second call.
You see the quick move there by Iverson on the baseline, just reacting before the defense and the help side had any chance to respond. You see man coming over, and he's pretty much boxed out of the play, but Iverson gets to the rim before anybody has a chance.
First one he had early this year was against Arizona in the preseason NIT. Georgetown lost. It won't be a problem today. Well, he has been the...
Too many of these. He had 1 or 2, but certainly not all out Michael Jordan. Watch, this is Iverson plants and pops the ball.
Hey, that might get you a 10 in a slam dunk contest.
And a huge ovation from the crowd as Iverson leaves. 27 points, and he's only played 19 minutes.
That's good coaching.
I don't realize that that lower part of his body, and he gets you on his wallet, there's no getting around way.
Look at Iverson, just spectacular. 31 for Allen Iverson.
Been very, very active for them. It started at one point at the center position.
Iverson to the basket, reverse layup, and count it.
You see this thing that he turned his back on the basket. I mean, you and I have seen a lot of guys just lay him over their head. But you don't see this kind of play very often. He takes this thing. Now watch him get to protect it. He just turns all the way and just throws it back over the top. I mean, that is some control. Watch, his back is completely to the basket when he lets it go. You're talking about skills.
14 points now.
They have good guards playing Marcus Camby. You know, they're the #1 seed, and they should be with that.
Allen Iverson.
I mean, this guy just seems to make up shots as he gets to the basket.
Iverson. Quick to the hole and a foul.
Now, he got hammered. There's no doubt about that. But I don't know if you'll ever see anybody be able to do the hesitation and stay under control like Allen Iverson. One of his real strengths is that he can come at you, and he'll watch him stand up. He'll stand Corey Smith straight up. Whoop! Don't go for it. Oh, there he goes. And once he's that, it's all recovery. And you see Smith gets there. He didn't know what hand to shoot it with. Overcar. Oh, that's a young fella with a two-hand.
19 the rim, and Georgetown trails. First 2 points for him, and UMass with a 4-3 lead. Iverson slaps.
Come back here. He's just going there like that. Yeah, Carmelo reaches. That's the mistake. But here's the second. Don't get there too late, Mr. Camby. There's a delivery coming.
Allen Iverson averaging 24.9 points on the season. For Edgar Padilla, and UMass takes a 10-5 lead. Here's Iverson.
Trying to get it back, but he's playing against some guards that won't